I will not be watching the live action How to Train Your Dragon. I made a video a while back about where I stand with live action remakes, specifically Disney ones. I was in the movie theater about to watch Wicked with my boyfriend and some of my closest friends, and when I saw this trailer, a wave of anger just consumed me. So the reviews are in and it's been released, and some are saying it wasn't that bad, some are saying it wasn't terrible. All I'll say is I don't care, because whenever I see people watching new remakes or reboots on opening weekend, even if it's just to take a dump upon it on their YouTube channels, all I can think is how they contribute to these films becoming box office hits. Listen, the executives don't care if people like these movies or not. It's all about the money. And if we show them that live action remakes can make money even if they aren't liked, well, then you can expect other live action remakes. And while I'm here, I just want to say something else about this industry disease that is nostalgia farming, as well as reboots and remakes in general. I'm working on a video about The Legend of Korra where I address a really similar point, so I don't want to go into excruciating detail. But to put it simply, we as fans don't like reboots, and we never will. Yeah, we've seen some horrible ones where a lot more effort could have been put into making a faithful adaptation, but then sometimes something will do everything as well as it could, and we'll still say it's not the same. Because it's obviously not. Someone once complained that everything these days is just a remake and we need original things. On one hand, some of these people are the same ones who complain about the fact that Ben 10 isn't getting a reboot, even though the last time it was rebooted, people hated it. And while I will admit that there are many reboots, there are also so many original creations out there that, yes, we can complain should be marketed better by larger studios, but we as audiences also have some say in what becomes popular. So if there's anything to take away from this video, it's just to branch out and watch something that doesn't have big names attached to it, or isn't a shot-for-shot remake of another movie from a big franchise. I've been watching North of North and Running Point on Netflix, as well as St. Dennis Medical, not on Netflix. They are not masterpieces, but they're interesting and they can be comforting in their own ways. I particularly love the premise and vision of North in terms of telling Indigenous stories, and more specifically, modern Indigenous stories. I also don't really believe that a show or movie needs to have any kind of big accolade, like it's going up for an Oscar or an Emmy, or it's the highest grossing film, to be seen as worth the watch. There are so many movies and TV shows from the late 90s and early 2000s that weren't received that well back then, but now we look back on them as cult classics and ask why they don't make movies like that anymore. Look for them, because half the time they're not gonna scream out at you. Just take a gamble sometimes. Watch a random movie on Netflix that looks interesting. I see a random clip compilation from a random show sometimes and I say, okay, I'll go check it out. What do I have to lose? Time? Do I look like I don't have enough time on my hands? There is so much out there that gets overshadowed by loud, expensive slop that distracts us. Just go find it. You want the live actions to stop seeing them. You want more original work, start watching it. And by the way, before I go, this isn't me trying to shame you. If you want to see the live action stuff, you can live your best life. That's your business. And it's not me trying to say that remakes and reboots are inherently evil. I am really looking forward to the Gumbo one, and I have a video planned about that. I'm just saying that it's very clear where we choose to draw all of our focus, and I guess this is more so some persuasion to just put a little bit more focus in other things.